Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride.
Whoa, man. Charleston White, what the going on with you, man? What's going on with you? Hey, look, Cows Gang. All I know is that Lil Ronnie murder and his 5-year-old daughter was definitely tragic, but some things came out and to make it seem like that Lil Ronnie is not so innocent after all. Like I told you, the old grandmama or the auntie was saying that he's a family man, he's a father, and I said the streets were saying something else. Well, allegedly, Charleston White basically came out and said Lil Ronnie and his baby. Now, he had a first video when he reacted to the deaths of his 5-year-old and Lil Ronnie, and he was saying that it's the community's fault because the black community promoted this when they was kids. He even talked about Go Yayo. He talked about all of them, you know. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all an update first on the case. Now, suspect, one of them dumb left the ID in the getaway car and it led to an arrest. Stupid motherfucker. How do you do some dumb like that? How the you do some dumb like that? You actually left your ID in the car that you drove to do the hit on. So they were saying that one of them girlfriend was the one that drove him out there. She went viral saying that she didn't have nothing to do with it. She wasn't there. She was at work. She even called him out and she'll snitch and all that goof. I'll talk about her on another episode of Victim or Volunteer. But so far, the police arrested Jacoby Russell, 21 years old, and 24-year-old Adonis Robinson, both of Fort Worth last week in the deadly shooting at Slappy's Car Wash, right, at Forest Hill. So we already know they ambushed Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter, and we saw the video, unfortunate situation, but these dumb motherfuckers, like I said, can't even do a hit right and get away with it. Now, Robinson was arrested first this past Thursday and now in the Tarrant County Jail. Now, on Friday, Russell was also booked to jail, and the two suspects got out of a 2016 white Kia Rio, and that was one of the guy's girlfriend's car. You know, they use a assault rifle and handguns, and they, you know, basically ran up and opened fire. So we already know all this, you know. Unfortunately, Lil Ronnie's daughter was struck and killed by the flying bullets, and she was sitting in the front passenger seat of his vehicle. And so they caught up. The girlfriend, they arrested her at the time, but they realized that she really wasn't there. She wasn't involved. And Russell is being held on bond with $1.5 million. And Robinson is currently held with no bond. So that's the update with that. And we got to talk about a couple of situations. The baby, Lil Ronnie's baby mom with the money in her ear and how she's saying how she grieve and partying like a rock star. We'll get to that on another episode. But Charleston motherfucking White. Now, when he came out with his first video, he reacted to the situation and he was actually telling the truth. No harm, no foul. He was saying that y'all enhanced this, y'all mesmerized this, y'all built this. He said they've been rapping doing this since kids. Let's check out the video.
But y'all keep y'all motherfucking comments to y'allself. Keep y'all motherfucking comments to y'allself, cause y'all clap for this bull. Y'all clap for it. Oh man, he a snitch. Man, call the police on him. When the Fort Worth ISD came out and was giving out the $1,500, $1,750 for turning the gang member with a gun. Come on now, y'all clap for this. Now y'all want to cry. But you laugh later. Now you crying now. You laugh later, now you crying now. And now, the city this, the city this. Y'all helped build this city like this here. Remember, y'all all got behind Go Yayo. And all he did was fight. And all people died around him. Children died around Go Yayo. Y'all forgot? Haven't y'all forgot? My 40 go boom. They took this song. Let me play it for you. Hold on. Let's play it. Let's listen to it, because I remember these seeds were sown into the minds, into the hearts of children, and he performed it in front of the schools, in front of our babies. Violent, murderous, killing music was brought to our babies, and y'all co-signed this for what? I'm still in awe, I'm still in shock.
Charleston White and Jesse Taylor, who run a local mentoring nonprofit, are amongst those calling foul on Fort Worth ISD.
I done got shot when I was 15. My cousin was murdered all over this rap stuff.
Wondering,
Born into sin, none of us is innocent. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say this again. An innocent baby lost her life in the natural realm of things. But in the spiritual realm of things, none of us is innocent, not even that baby who lost her life, because the Bible says that you will suffer from your father's sins. Even if he absent, you will suffer from your father's sins. So that baby had to suffer for her father's sins. So we're gonna act like it ain't what it is. Get out your feelings. Because whenever you in your feelings, you can't gather into your faith. Faith and feelings don't run parallel together.
So yeah, he's telling the truth, and I know people don't like it, but that wasn't the problem. The problem is this video I'm finna show you where he came out and said Lil Ronnie and his baby, and alleged that Lil Ronnie robbed or was part of a robbery, stealing $40,000 of drugs. You can't make this up. So Charleston White saying he was involved in a robbery, either robbing, stealing drugs from the cartel, or robbing some. I don't know, but he said Lil Ronnie and that baby. And if anybody wanna come down on me, y'all ain't gonna do. I keep my pistol on me. I got my pistol on me now, like that. He said he don't give a. And this ain't the first time he called out somebody and say they kids, they dead baby and all that. This is not the first time though. This is not the first time. Y'all don't believe me? Check out this video. And the reason why he allegedly doing it, because he said black people are being hypocrites. Check it out.
That dead rapper, nigga, and his baby. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me about saying it. Maybe go make a rap song like that whole ass Twisted Black. But nigga, y'all don't care nothing about no baby getting shot. Another baby just got shot last night. I don't hit, but because it's not a rapper, y'all don't give a damn. Rap baby. And Lil Ronnie. Lil Ronnie been going around robbing people. Lil Ronnie set up some people to get robbed. So he not an angel. Give a about no angel. I tell you, I don't about no being whatever he is. It don't bother me. I didn't know that was baby. So him and his baby getting killed didn't bother me at all. You about no nigga. And then to hear he been running around robbing people. They run off on the Mexican cartel. So we don't know if the Mexican cartel had him killed. We don't know if sit up to get robbed for the $40,000 got him killed. We don't know. I see you losing a lot of fans after this. I don't give a damn. They still go watch me. People don't watch me because I'm their fan. I'm a fan of theirs. People watch me for what I say. So they still go watch me. I don't give a damn. They still came out to my show this weekend. I'm still booked to be in Miami today. So my booking don't stop. Yeah, he got his own daughter killed. Them young just didn't go shoot him and his baby. This was some real live stomp down street. Now some street now, the poor baby. Now he was playing street, y'all. So y'all go act like he wasn't playing. He was playing street. You hit a for $40,000. $40,000 in the street is damn near like $500,000 to something. So we go act like he didn't rob. He didn't get the nigga hit for the $40,000, and that's not the reason he did. Man, that's why I hate the black culture. Y'all want to sit around and play like that didn't earn his death, and play like he didn't get his baby killed. He got his baby killed riding around, and told him don't go up to that car wash. They told him no, don't go to that car wash. He took his tough ass up to that car wash and got him and his baby wig split. They set the boy up to get robbed for the $40,000. Then they ran off with like 200 pounds of the Mexican. You think that Mexican just sitting back, letting them rap and make videos and SA them not go retaliate? That's what's wrong with you niggas. Listening to these rapping running off on the plug. That's what done happened to these listening to these rap talking about running off on the plug, and running off on the plug will get you and your baby killed. So we just go ignore that fact. We just go ignore the fact, right? We just go ignore the fact that he ran off with they robbed the Mexicans. Not only did they rob the Mexicans, the baby mama must say something to you. You know that bitch did. You know that's the only reason I'm going off, because the bitch done got out of line. Now I don't care nothing about her baby being dead and she got the mourn. Bitch got out of line. Bitch didn't have no business speaking on me. I wasn't the one that killed her baby. I wasn't the one shot that baby. And let me just say this. Oh, they go get him. Did nobody get the killed the baby? Right now, they sharing that little boy. They sharing the mama's address. Ain't nobody went and shot up that boy mama house. Ain't nobody broke into jail to go get them. So somebody, man, ain't nobody gonna do a mother thing to me. And I keep that fire on me. I keep that thigh, y'all. I keep that thigh, y'all, waiting to put it on the mother ass. I just beat 2 ag assaults now. I might can beat another.
Hey man, that right there. I already know people are going in. I'm looking at the comments on X, and I'm gonna tell you what some of the comments saying. Somebody said, when he gets clapped, will people actually be surprised or mourn? Somebody else said, Charleston White is right again. You can't rob people, then expect them not to come after you and your family. The other person said, where is he getting the info from? Somebody else said, the only people that hate him are the people that know he's right. This person said, the crazy thing is Charleston White is he really cared. He spoke on the situation with sympathy, but also kept it real when he spoke on it. And he knows the folks involved. Saying things to draw attention to certain things is cool, but not with this situation, even though what he was saying was true. This person said, sad situation. The Bible does mention that children will suffer for the sins of their mothers and fathers. If what Unc's saying is true, man's indeed is accountable for his life and his daughter. You can't control how people choose to react to what you've done to harm them. And then somebody else said, Charleston is just basically giving us a dose of our own ignorance. Somebody else says, I know you get paid through raised bait, but come on, man, kids are off limits. See, this is what I want y'all to understand. I'm gonna tell y'all this again. Like I said in the last video, talking about Lil Ronnie and his daughter, when it comes to being in the streets with there ain't no rules. See, I hear a lot of people say, oh, don't disrespect the dead. If a motherfucker went when he was alive, I'm not gonna sit back and give him the glory, holy, he's an angel when he dead. He's when he was living, he a piece of when he's dead. I'm not gonna sit back and tiptoe and all that goofy. But I see when it comes to individuals, especially in the community, now all of a sudden don't diss the dead. Now all of a sudden, he shouldn't have did all that to the kid and all that. But y'all be in love with these motherfuckers. One bitch got a song where she says she get wet when a motherfucker kill. You can't say you want to with, but then he go out there and iced out the whole family. Now you want to say he ain't have to do all that. Ain't no rules to this. And these motherfuckers don't give a if they want to kill you, they will kill you, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your 3-year-olds. They had to. They don't care. So why you out here talking about, oh yeah, I do what I do, but I don't do all that. Again, there's somebody who will. Now, also in the comments, another one said $40,000. That's damn near $500,000. Logic. This person said weirdo clout chasing activities. This person says got him and his babies wig split. Dog, that's crazy. This female said the delivery isn't the greatest. The message is there though. Woo, child, let me go. So there are people here that actually saying he's actually telling the truth. You might don't like how he's saying it. And you got some people say, hey man, that's a baby there. You ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? See, ain't no rules to this. And even Charleston White say y'all niggas ain't gonna do. He say he keep his gun off safety and he's ready to blow if he had to. He don't give a. I'm just saying. Now this last one I'm gonna speak in the comments. This last dude in the comments, but it's a lot of comments. But this last one I'm gonna say. This dude says Charleston speaks for the white people. Now I don't know if he does this intentionally or not, but the dude is intelligent and observant. He uses both his intellect and observation skills to consistently speak and degrade so-called black people who are the Israelites. He is popular because he speaks the negativity that our enemy feels in their heart. If he ever says to so-called black people, drop your guns and pick up the Bible, yea, men of Israel, he will vanish from pop culture and lose money. The money that has them images of his oppressor, but then he may discover that he is already rich with a treasure that will not burn and is not temporary. So he basically saying that he's selling out. And if he twists it around, do it in a spiritual way, that he will make money. And he speaks for the white man. That's what he's saying. So let me ask y'all this, Couch Gang. What do you think about this? Do you think that Charleston White is going overboard because he's talking about the 5-year-old? And do y'all now think that what happened with Lil Ronnie, from the allegation that he's saying allegedly he was involved in robbing somebody for $40,000 from a cartel, or $40,000 worth of dope from a cartel, or for some dude that was out in the street and this was his karma? Do y'all see things differently? Like, hey man, you know, you can't be robbing people. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or do y'all still feel the same way? This is wrong. It didn't have to be, you know, leave little girls and boys out of this. So let me ask y'all this, Couch Gang. When it comes to Charleston White saying what he feel, don't give a and ready to go to war with the community, I got to know, is Charleston White a victim or volunteer?
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Couch Gang, Couch Gang.